Welcome back to Dirt to Daytona. In today's video, we are finishing the Featherlite Modified Series Championship season. We have over a 200-point lead. No drama like we had last year, but we would like to finish out this race with a win, giving us 8 out of, I believe, 11 or 12 races with a win. So let's get out there, do a little bit of practice, and put down some hot laps and another victory. I made a change or two. We've done nothing under or nothing above a 120.4, so needless to say, now that I said that, we're gonna do a 120.5, or a 20.5, I mean, but just kidding. Here's our qualifying lap. Get off the wall. And it's not going to be our best lap. We rode that whole thing pretty high, but yeah, 120. I don't know why I keep saying 120. A 20.283, which, as you can tell, is good enough for a qualifying pole. Another pole, as it were.
Hello and welcome to a piece of racing history, the Martinsville Speedway in South Central Virginia. Martinsville was opened before NASCAR was even founded. It's one of the sport's original tracks. This paperclip-shaped half-mile has grown from a dusty pioneer to a beautiful racing facility with personality and unique challenges every time.
It's the championship race, although the championship is already secured. Let's get out here and just sweep. Basically, what is it? It'll be 7 or 8. It might be 8 races in a row. I can't remember. I think we may have actually won 8 in a row if we win this race. So that would be great. What I was hoping we were going to do this season anyway, but you know, we had some hiccups there in the beginning of the season, 2 very low finishes, although we did limp our car even with 3 wheels at one point to a finish, which is impressive in its own right. Here we go. I think we got 50 laps in this one to finish out the season. It's a long one. But we won't make you suffer through that part. Not sure if I'll speed up or cut out, but probably just speed it up at some point. We're gonna do a few laps here, get a decent lead, get up to lap. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get up to lap traffic in a few laps. Let's go ahead and speed it up right here, and then we'll slow it back down when we start to weave through lap traffic. That seems like the right thing to do. Well, here we are. We've caught lap traffic. And, you know, the goal is to keep it pretty clean here, but Shields is going to definitely cut us off, as he likes to do after we wiped him out a couple times. I don't know when he'll learn his lesson. To be quite frank with him there, he knows we weren't going to be able to stop in time. He still chose to try to cut in front of us, and we wiggled him out of the way. Oh, looks like that's Canepa possibly. Yeah, Canepa's 324. He had much better seasons. Not having the best season this year. I'll say this though, I do like that variety. You know, you never know who's going to be the best. But as I said before, I may do one of these races, a truck race, and then one of these races for content, like showing you the race, because I'm almost positive that all the cars get insanely faster after you win the championship. We'll find that out right after this season. We have a clean car currently, well, fairly clean, so my goal isn't to ruin my front end. Turn into me, I will. Jeez, oh Pete. We have already put some cars down 2 laps. We've got much of the field, 2/3 of a lap down already. It's looking to be like, as long as we can keep our cool, we'll be good to go. There's no reason why we can't keep our cool. Except for if somebody decides that at the last second they're going to turn down into us and wreck our race, but I'll try to be aware of what they're doing. I love to see the other cars smoke on the track from them messing up. Those skid marks aren't from us. It's just cool. That happens in a lot of the games. It really makes it more immersive when they're not droning around the track, you know what I mean? In NASCAR Heat 5, I actually got into the code because I'm modifying the game itself. It's there's like different, these drivers do better, not just in general. It's not like oh, this driver is an 88 driver overall. If you play any kind of sports games, that reference should make sense. But they do have like, oh, this driver is good at road courses, this driver is good at, that car completely just turned into me and tried to take me out. I don't appreciate that. That was rude. Anyway, this driver is good at short tracks, but not at mile and a half. This driver is good at super speed, you know, like it is in real life. Well, that's pretty cool. I don't know when they started because NASCAR Heat 5 is the first one I was looking at. Wow, did you just see that? I don't know who that was that just took the wall, but it was pretty heavy. Also, we've caught up to a lot of drivers here that are not slow drivers. So to try to get around them, some of them are not fast, but trying to get around some of these drivers, well, it's not going to be easy, maybe? Question mark? I don't know. There we go. That's one way to get around the group without video game moving them. You know what I'm saying when I say that. We try to make it as legit as possible while we're running these races. Not, I mean, in the dirt track, I'm gonna be honest, this last season, you got in my way. I mean, I messed them all up, but who cares? It's the dirt racing. It's basically bumper cars. But all these other cars, like, this is a time for you to get used to setting up a car for pavement and having it not be nearly as durable, so you're really affected when you smash into things. And with that, you know, it kind of helps you get ready for the next step in the game. And the next step, we have pit stops, which are fun. They're fine. All right, here we are, last lap of the race. Probably skipped it. I probably skipped the last like 20 laps because nothing at all happened. I mean, nothing happened. We lapped everyone. We literally almost put everyone 2 laps down. Some cars, I'm sure, are like 5, maybe even 6 laps down. I don't know. Cars are very slow, so there it is. How do I get excited about it? You know, I'm supposed to be one of those super cheery people. We did what we needed to do. We came out, won the race. We finished the season with a championship. I'm ready for the truck series, I guess is where I'm at with that. It's top 5 finished. Savoy on ditch. We passed him. We lapped him. Lee, McNamara, Seaman. 7 laps down. Shields. And we double lapped everyone up to 5th. So that's pretty awesome. $46,039 in that one. Pretty good. A little bit of damage on the car. Bumped a couple people. No big deal. Once the race at Martinsville was in the books, Tony Savoy was officially announced as the Modified Series champion. Instead of doing a typical victory lap, Savoy stood on the hood of the car, right on top of the carburetor filter. Obviously, that's where we were. Warm. Right there. The balls were cold. They're not anymore. And addressed the media throng. You know, I really wish this game did give you the opportunity to like go to the next page, but you can't. We're excited. We're excited for the future of our sport. We're excited to have better competition next year in both the truck series, and we will continue to try to go for 2 or 3 championships in the modified series as well. And that's what I would be saying to the media. But right now, we're going to go back. We're going to celebrate. A little bit of pizza, maybe some sodas, maybe some beers for everyone else. I don't care. I'm not here to judge. But we are going to enjoy this before we have the stress of a whole new series. And it starts with us clicking that post-season button, which we're going to do right now. Sears Craftsman, Sears National Headquarters. Nicely done, champ. That was an awesome performance. Are you ready to tangle with the big boys? We are looking to sponsor our own team in the Craftsman Truck Series. All we want from you is 2 top 10 finishes. Are you ready? Well, Miss Marina Bundy? Yeah, I am ready. I'm very ready. It's time to get this bad boy done. That's going to give us $100,000. We'll put Sears on the hood and we'll present that body and paint job to you in that next episode, because it's not going to look like this. Here are your results for the Modified Series races. Savoy, first place, 1,941 points, nearly 300 points ahead of second place, Bundy. York comes into third. He's had a couple good seasons. Hemiseth there in fourth. Lee, he is that other blue and black car I was talking about, by the way. I always see Canepa, who finished 12th. It's Lee is the other blue, black, and yellow car. So he came in 5th, top 5. We're not going to go through the rest of them. Everyone else is insignificant. Oh, I said it. I said it because I get to be cocky for one day. Here we go. Grinch Performance giving us a huge offer. Are you the best? You're looking pretty strong last season, but we are looking for only the best. We are offering $60,000 if we can find a driver who can guarantee to have an average finish of 3rd or better. Forget about winning the championship. This is the real challenge. Well, considering winning the championship has you an average finish of 1st, well, that's not true. That's actually not true. Okay, I get it. We're just going to win them all anyway, so that's the goal.
The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series started only a short time ago in 1995, but ever since its first race at the Homestead Miami Speedway, it's been the fastest growing league in NASCAR. The popularity of the league has been attributed to many things: America's love of trucks, the competitiveness of the field. Why, some even think that since these trucks are a bit tougher than their shorter 4-wheeled siblings, they're able to do more door-to-door racing than found in the more prestigious series. The start of this year's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is about to get underway at Daytona. One of the trucks to watch this year has to be the Sears Die Hard Racing Team's number 202 ride, driven by none other than last year's reigning NASCAR Featherlite Modified champion. With success in both the Modified League and on the dirt, the Sears Die Hard team's confident that within a season or two, theirs will be the truck team to beat.
I mean, it's going to be 3 seasons, but okay. As you can see, we've got the Truck Series logo on there. Our first race is at Daytona. We're not going to be doing that in this episode. We are, however, going to go ahead and take a quick look with $385,000 in the bank, what we could upgrade. Just doing a quick look through the parts, not buying anything yet. Just get an idea. 25, 70, 125, 160, 210, 290. We could max out our engine. That's a big deal. Our suspension, 350. The suspension is worth more than the engine. All right. Aero is pretty cheap. You know, it's better. It's not anything fantastic, but it is better. Exhaust. There we go. So I've got some things to consider, and I'd like to do suspension and engine if possible, or aero and engine. I don't know, but we'll find out in the next episode, folks. That is going to do it for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, well, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, you know, if you want to hit that subscribe button, mean the world to me. Just throwing that out there. Means so much. Having said all that, and as always, until next time, take care of yourself.